Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're all well and having a really great day so far. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Emma and I'm on a weight loss journey to lose at least 4.5 stone by following the Fast 800. Today's video is my 4th update in my Fast 800 weight loss diary series. So if you'd like to know how I've been getting on, grab yourself a drink, subscribe if you haven't already and keep on watching. If you've watched my last update, you'll know that I was coming into this week off the back of a gain, and I always find it a bit difficult to get things going after I've gained weight, just because you lose that momentum from when you first started. As I've said before, this really is the danger period for me where I consider throwing in the towel, but I just need to push past it and carry on. But it is quite hard to, keep that positive mindset sometimes. In the past, when I've been successful in losing weight, I've definitely found it easier to recover from a gain when I'm further into my journey. I think, like if you've lost a good sort of stone and a half, and you have a gain, you can look back and you think, well, you've already come so far. But when you have a gain close to the beginning of your journey, and that gain puts you back close to your starting position, or I've even in the past gained weight and I was heavier than when I first started, it does sort of knock your confidence a little bit, and it is harder to recover, I think. This week didn't get off to the best start. I would say that it took me at least 2 or 3 days to try and get back into the swing of things. And by the end of the week, I'd say that I'd done 3 days following the Fast 800 and the other 4 were completely off plan. So over the 800 calories, but not even following a med style diet. I was basically just eating what I wanted. One thing that did really help me though is my Fast 800 update 3 video went live. Obviously I was a little bit ahead, but I think we've caught up with each other now. But when I upload a video, by the time that goes live I'm probably halfway through the next week. So that going live and hearing your feedback in the comments, for those of you that took the time to write me a message, give me some encouragement, I did really appreciate that, and I think that did help me sort of get back on track towards the end of the week. During the week I did go out for dinner with my dad, which was really nice. It had been in the diary for a while because it was part of his Father's Day gift from me. So I took him for a dinner at Tamatanga in Birmingham, and if you've not been there before, it's a really nice Indian restaurant. Both of us really enjoy Indian food, so it's right up our street and we thought the food was great. And then afterwards we went to see the Rolling Stone story at the Alexandra Theatre, and that show was fantastic. By the end of it they were playing Start Me Up and Jumping Jack Flash. All of the audience were up and dancing. It did feel like that you were at a concert, but so good. We had the best time, and I think it's important to have that balance. You still need to be able to live while you're doing a lifestyle change. I do admire these people that can be super strict and stick to it long term, but I don't think that I'm quite in that place. So I'm not saying that I'm going to be doing this all of the time, but I think occasionally, you do need to go on nights out, you do need to have a meal out and maybe be off plan occasionally. As long as you get right back on it and you're still getting a loss at the end of the week, I'm okay with that personally, and I think that's what's going to keep me sane on a long-term basis and allow me to continue following this eating plan. I'll put my stats up on the screen for you so you can see, but this week I lost 2.4 pounds and I'm really pleased with that result, especially when you consider that I was coming into the week off the back of a gain. The week didn't start off the best, and then I also had a meal out as well. I think 2.4 pound loss is a really good result. While the stats are still up on the screen, a lot of you have contacted me to ask what app I use for monitoring my weight loss. So the scales that I use are from Renfo, and when you sort of get the booklet for the scales, there's an app you can download from the App Store, and then the scales connect to the app via Bluetooth. It's also very similar. They've got a measuring tape as well, so the measurements that you take on the tape will also update the app as well, so you can flick between the weight stats side of things and then also the body measurements as well. I will put the link to my Amazon storefront in the description box below. If you click on there and then select the Fast 800 list, you'll find all of the products that I tend to mention on my videos. So everything from the scales, the measuring tape, the Fast 800 books, the Fast 800 recipe books, you'll find all of those things in there, and then you can click on the item and it'll add it to your Amazon basket. I have tried one new thing this week, and that was the Fast 800 dark chocolate protein bars. Now these are available on the Fast 800 website. If you just go straight to the site and click in the shop section, there's all sorts of products that you can buy in there. But I think these are relatively new. I don't think they've been available on the site for too long. The box was $24.99, and I think that you get 12 bars in here. I've not really had protein bars before, so what's that, just over £2 a bar. So I'm not sure whether that is about average or maybe a little bit more on the expensive side. But for me, I'm quite happy to pay a little bit more because they're Fast 800 bars, so I know they're Fast 800 friendly. And I'll show you what the bars look like. If I hold that up next to my hand, you can get a rough idea of how big they are size wise, but they're 45 grams and each bar has 190 calories. I will read some of the other stats just for your reference. So each bar has, as I said, 190 calories. There's 13 grams of protein, 10 grams of fat, 9.8 grams of fibre and 7.7 grams of carbohydrate. These bars are also vegan friendly as well, just in case that is relevant to you. So for me, these are going to be more of a grab and go snack. I'm probably going to keep maybe one of these bars in my handbag or in my laptop bag. So if I'm, you know, needing something a little bit sweeter, or I'm feeling starving when I'm at work, this is what I'm hoping is going to stop me from popping into the coffee shop and grabbing, you know, a cookie or a cake, something that's high calorie, high sugar, and is not going to, you know, be Fast 800 friendly. The actual bars themselves, they're not, you know, bad taste wise. As I've said, don't really know too much about protein bars. I wouldn't say that they were the best thing that I've ever eaten. I'm not sort of, you know, thinking about how lovely they taste like I would a chocolate bar, but they're not disgusting by any stretch of the imagination. They're okay. They have a little bit of crunch to them, which is nice, and they're also coated in dark chocolate, and I'm a dark chocolate fan, so pretty happy with these so far. You know, maybe that's something you might want to check out. Also from the Fast 800 website, I picked up a pack of the chocolate shake powder and also a shaker. So this is the official Fast 800 shaker and it's metal. Obviously you don't need to buy this specific one. Other shakers will do the job just fine. I just thought it was easier for me to pick this up while I was there, you know, ordering the other products. I don't remember the prices of these items off the top of my head, so I will insert them at the bottom of the screen for your reference. But in this shake, you know, powder, I think you get about 10 servings. And last year I did try the shakes and I don't remember them being, you know, too bad. I will always prefer to eat real food over having a shake, but I also, you know, realise that I need to have a backup plan sometimes. These last quite a long time, so I think before they're open, this one for example is still in date until, find the date, April 2025. I will have to check how long they last for once the pack is open, but it is useful just to have something you can reach for as a store cupboard item. Maybe, you know, I might be disorganised one week and I don't order my shopping on time, or if I'm in a rush and I need to take something to work, I can pop a bit of this powder in my shaker, make it up with water when I get to work, and then I've got a breakfast or a lunch that I can have there quite easily. So it's just really trying to plan for things where, you know, I'm in a pinch and I need to be grabbing the right things that are still going to help me reach my goals. So that's mainly the reason for it. I think also in the Fast 800 recipe books, you can use this powder as sort of a base for, you know, a shake where you can add sort of nuts or fruit in as well. So maybe I'll try a couple of those recipes. Speaking of recipes, I think now I'm in a bit more of a positive mindset and back into the swing of things. I want to pick up trying more Fast 800 recipes from the books. I know you guys enjoyed, you know, my mini reviews when I, you know, try new recipes last year. And sometimes we all need a bit of inspiration, you know, when we first start a diet, or maybe we've been doing it for a while and we need to mix it up a little bit. Some of you have contacted me to see whether I will do a what I eat in a day video, and if that's something that you're interested in, that you think may help you, I'd be happy to do that for you. Maybe it'll give you some inspiration in the types of foods you can eat on the Fast 800, or how to, you know, spread 800 calories over a day and get the most food for your buck, so to speak. So let me know in the comments if that's something that you want, and I'll be happy to film it for you. I'm also thinking about doing dedicated videos such as 5 Fast 800 friendly breakfasts, another one for lunches, another one for dinners, just to give you a bit of inspiration about, you know, the types of foods you can eat on this plan. I'm hoping that filming things like that may also help me, because if I'm planning these videos and having to try these recipes, it's also giving me a bit of variety in my diet, making sure that I'm trying new things, and hopefully that will keep me engaged and interested in the plan as well, and lead me to get a good result at the end of the week. So please let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Obviously your feedback is welcome. But that is everything for today's video. I really hope that you've enjoyed it. If you did, please let me know by giving the video a like, and of course let me know how you're getting on your weight loss journeys, or if you want to say hi in the comments. I'm always happy to hear from you guys. As always, a new update will be going up next week, so if you don't want to miss out on that, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. I'm always glad to have you back. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next one. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye guys.